probably need to get Alexander up there to take out their base and steal that artifact, but I don't think he's going to be able to this turn. So let's see here. And he got 2 1s. So he's going to get 2 events. Let's see. Play on a hero or enemy or villain in the desert space, and they immediately take D6 hits. Nice. Any temple there is buried and collapses on the row of 4+. Or you can just get 3 free glory if you're in a desert space. That's a good event. Let's see what the other event is. Tactic C. Play on any hero in the sea, and they immediately ends, and they're not allowed to move to the range. Or play in the sea space during your adventure. Okay. Let's go to Shelly. She's not going to be moving. She does get another event card. Play immediately. Every hero may immediately draw 2 event cards. Good grief. So we'll start with Alexander. Play immediately. Play on any hero, including yourself. That hero may now carry up to 3 more allies than normal and may use up to 2 sidekicks. Well, let's put that on Jenny, just because she can get the allies for so cheap. Wow. I'm running out of room. Where do I put this? Maybe like that. And play on any hero, including yourself, and when they complete a danger, that hero can immediately draw a gear card. 1 victory card per danger completed. Now she will draw 2 events. +2 cunning. Okay. Place a Crimson Hand Acolyte on 2. Of course. I'll do that off camera here. So let's see. The shield does not have an Acolyte figure, so it will get 1. And then the orb is the lowest, so it will get the second one. And it now has 2. So you always go to where they don't have any first. Complete a danger. The hero may fully heal and gains glory equal to the number of the wounds healed. Okay, that's Grant. Let's see. Play immediately. Play on any hero, including yourself. The hero may carry up to 3 more gear than normal. They purchase common items for 1 glory less. Okay, even though I think all gear and items are 1 more. We'll put that on him. Maybe he'll try to buy some. Ooh, and he fully heals at the end of that turn. He's ready to go. Now, one thing I don't know, somebody let me know online or in the comments. He is knocked out. He got KO'd, and it says he does not get to act or move or do anything until the next end phase. Does that mean that after the villains have finished their turn, and that is the end phase, and you put out new artifacts, then you start a new phase and he comes up, or does it mean the next round's end phase, which means he would miss a whole turn? So I'm not sure, but I'm already doing bad enough. He is ready to go, and that is his 2 event cards. Let's see what Jenny gets. Let's see. Play on a sea. Play while in a sea space to gain during your adventure. Oh, she just did that. She can't do that now. And then play to give an ally +2 loyalty until the end of the game round. That draw ally card. Okay, might do that because increasing their loyalty for 1 round is not going to help them stick around. But I'm going to let her go ahead and use that on herself to draw another ally. And she now has this guy again. That makes no sense. Let me check the rules on that. And from what I found, you can have 2 of the same character. And what I'll have to do is, since this one is a different location, I only have 1 of those tokens, I'll use the butler, I guess, for this one. Put them in Washington, D.C. And each one of these will have its own separate loyalty check. But now I have 2 cities where I can get glory as well as fortune for selling an artifact. But that was her 2 cards. let's continue on. I've done got so confused with all the cards. I'm lost where I am. All right. He draws an event card for his initiative. Every hero may immediately draw an ally card. Well, that is excellent. So we'll start with Alexander, and he will get the Burglar, which will give +1 agility, and may activate the ability of any other card in play. May copy the active. Okay. There are no other activates in play right now, so all right, let's go to Shelly. She will get the College Professor. Ooh, there's an activate. Give any hero for 1 test +3 lore. Wow, okay. Guys, I'm running out of room. Grant will get the Damsel. Activate to gain +3 adventure dice for any femme fatale test, or gain +3 fight dice for 1 fight round against a female enemy or villain. Nice. Plus a constant +1 agility. And Jenny will get another driver. So now she gets +4 adventure dice during driving tests and +2 movement each turn. Let's see. So she'll have 5 movement. I'm already confused. Went ahead and took all the gold coins off of the artifacts just to make it a little bit cleaner, because those are only if you sell it, and I was doing that during setup so I could remember that the one had 2 extra gold. Alright, I think we're ready for the adventure phase. We'll start with Alexander. Yeah, he has extra combat, extra agility. Let's go. He does have only 1 movement, but East Australia and New Zealand are all in one area, I'm pretty sure. There's no black line border. So, there we go. He only needed the 1 movement. Then, let's see. Shelly is in a cliffhanger, so she will not move. We'll do that in a minute. Let's see, where is Grant going to go? Grant has a movement of 4. Needs to get involved somehow. Let's see. It's way up there. She's going to go up there. He can't reach that. Maybe he should just head west because there's nobody over there. So let's just have him go 1, 2, 3, 4, and let's have him go to Mexico and hang out there. And he'll just have a regular adventure. Nothing great. Jenny, let's see, she gets 1, 2, 3. She had like 5 movement. That's plenty for her to get to Siberia. Just off camera up there. And so this space was 2 movement. This one was 1, but she has 2 drivers. So she gets +1 movement. So plenty of movement to get there. That is everyone's movement. Time for the adventure phase. And we'll just start here. This is not a dangerous forested area. He does not have to search for the location. He can just immediately go into an adventure. Crumbling ruins. The ancient ruin is falling apart around you as you pick your way through the crumbling architecture. Do you want to do agility? Oh, you must do agility and cunning. Okay, well his agility is a 4 plus the 1 from his ally card, the Burglar. And then a cunning. Ooh, his cunning will only be a 2. Does anyone have... They can help. That's lore, that's agility. Okay. And let's see, we are not at sea and we are not in a desert. So his cards are not going to help with that. Well, let's start with the agility test. 1, 2. Okay. Count that as 2 successes, and there we go. So now we go to the cunning, and we only get to roll 2 dice for this. But I think we're going to have Shelly play her card to give him a +2 cunning. Alright, 2 successes. There we go. That card is spent. This is overcome. That is 2 glory for now. But he wants to keep going because I don't know if you remember, this was empty, so we put the first acolyte there, and the second one went to the lowest one, which is a value of 3. So they're going to get 2 successes. They're going to succeed. There's no villain here, just acolytes. So he has to press on. Has to. And let's see what we get. Outmaneuver and outrun the speeding car. Agility of 5+. His agility is a 4 plus a 1. This is a chase. I don't think before I do that, he just finished an adventure. Play on any hero after you complete a danger. That was a danger. And immediately draw a gear card. And he gets the goggles. Adds 2 to adventure dice to any tech or flying. And discard to prevent all wounds. Okay, not bad. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, there's 4 successes. So that one is complete, and that is a potential 3 glory. And we got to keep going because they're going to get it this turn, unless I just want to keep that glory and give them the orb, but I don't know that I want to do that. Oh, and I forgot. When they gain the artifact, they move up to. There we go. Let's keep going. Let's keep going. Got to, right? They're hot on your tail. Outmaneuver the enemy planes to escape. Agility 6+. Well, we already know we're going to get 5 dice for that. Let me see. That is a danger flying chase. Let me see if anyone has a card that can play to help. That one will not. No. And it doesn't say escape test. That is unfortunate. Alright, come on. All we need is 1/6. 1/6. Yes! That was amazing. Okay. That is 3 glory. Alexander Cartwright is trying to carry this team who has been having bad luck. Last adventure needed. Watched from the shadows. Walking through the market streets, you get the strange feeling that you are being watched. Lose yourself in the crowd or create a diversion. Agility of 6+, or cunning of 6+. Well, what is his cunning? It's only a 2, and he would only get, 2. Yeah, nobody has any advantage. So agility is a 4 plus a 1 is a 5. Come on, one more time. We really need this 6. Let's go. Cannot believe it. You absolute beast, you, Alexander. That is 3 more glory. Now, I did forget to put the tokens down, but each one of those is a success. So 1, 2, 3, 4 successes, 4 completed dangers. So if we look at this, they only had 1, but they were going to get it. 4 completed dangers. We have it. Boom. All right. Then these will go back into the reserve. This will go away. He will hold on to this. And it says, when you complete the adventure, you may take any one ally from the discard. We don't have any in the discard. Not worried about that. Mainly want to get that artifact to keep them from getting it. That was amazing. And since he succeeded, he gets 3, 6, 8, 10 glory. 11 glory. So he will be able to buy him some stuff if he goes into a city. He can sell that artifact, get the team some money. Well done. Well done. And we go straight to Shelly, who is right here. And she is on a cliffhanger. Cliffhanger fight with the Nazi. Draw a Nazi enemies card. If it is not keyword infantry, redraw. For this fight, your defense is 0, and you may not escape. So it is a fight to the death, basically. But if she can overcome it, she will immediately gain this artifact, which will be amazing. And I hope I gave him a success last turn. If not, even if I didn't, there would have only been 1. So, draw a Nazi enemy card. Must be an infantry. Infantry. Oh, it's a villain. Draw a random Nazi villain and add them to the adventure. You must immediately fight a single fight round against the villain. If not drawn, add an adventure. Remove the villain after 1 fight round. If all Nazi villains are already in play, draw a random villain instead. Single fight round against a Nazi villain. Since we are drawing a villain fights are only 1 round. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, we will be fighting Teresa. We will fight 1 round with her. She has a combat of 3. So let's do her dice like that. And let's see, Shelly has a combat of 3 and no bonuses. She has a defense of 1. She would reduce our defense, but our defense is already reduced because of the fight card. So I got no hits. Even though she has a defense of 1, let's say I got 1 hit and she blocked it, that's still considered a hit for the fight, and so I would get 1 glory for slapping her around, but I did not. She does wound me once. No big deal. And we remove these, and we remove her. We remove this, and that means that that was a success. And we gained no glory because we did no hits, but that is a success. So let's give her a success token. She now has 3, so she gets this. But since he's here, he's going to try and attack her for finding that artifact. Let's take care of that. Now, since we have basically acquired this, he's going to jump out of the shadows, attack, so we use this card here, the Order of the Crimson Hand, to represent him. 2 fight dice, 4 wounds. Now, they would have 3 fight dice and 5 wounds because of the bonuses here from the artifact that they collected. And they would get 1 extra fight dice for each wound they take. So if I only did 3 wounds, then the next turn, they would roll 6 dice against me. That would probably KO me the way I've been rolling. This has an escape, agility of 5+. And in the rules, it does say to get this, you must fight or escape each acolyte there individually, like you normally would. And so I think that's what I'm going to try and do. Now, if I fail, they would immediately attack me. Now, this will just be like a regular test, and her agility is a 4. So let's go. Oh, and we got it in one roll. Amazing. So don't have to worry about that. Don't have to worry about that. Luckily, fight would have killed us easily. And we got another artifact. Now it says, after all dangers, you must either take D6 hits or discard an ally that is with you to get the artifact. Now, probably should have done that before that fight. I'm not sure. But she has the college professor. And you can get +3. I would like to keep him. So I think I'm going to take D6 hits. So we take 1 hit. And I don't know if defense would block this or not, but I'm going to say no in this case, just in case. That will leave her at 2 wounds. But that is not enough to knock her out. So she now has the Book of Medusa. So she will go back to here in Western Europe. Now on to Grant, who is out in the Mexico wilderness. And he rolled a 1, which means he will have a random enemy fight. Oh, he's serious. Cult Fanatics. So he can try to escape with lore, but it is a deadly. Cult Fanatics resolve their attack before the hero each round. 5 fight dice, but only 2 wounds. Alright. So that is 2 hits, and he has 1 defense, so 1 wound, and he has 6 wounds possible. His combat is 4, and he has no added bonuses right now. Come on. There we go, 2 successes. That will work. Random fight, overcome. 4 glory for that event. For him. And now we go to Jenny Butler, who is up here, and she is going to go for this artifact. So her first adventure. I don't think she's going to get it, but your defense is reduced to 0 and may not be increased while here. She does have a lot of allies. Don't know if that's going to help. Spot the hidden mechanism and carefully pick your way through the hall to avoid springing the trap. A lore of 4 with a deadly or cunning of 5. Let's see. Her lore is 3 and her cunning is 3. And she gets +2 lore from her allies. So that would be 3, 4, 5. And let's see if anybody has a card to help with this. No, I don't think so. So let's go with the lore. I only get, since it's a deadly, I only get 1 roll. And I pass. Possible for glory. Now, oop, that's right. That's right. Let me put this back. Before she can carry on, she must try to sneak past him. So let's try to sneak. Let's see. His search is a 3. So I will say a number. I'm going to say a 2. And let's say I hid behind the second tree, and as he went by, he did not see me because he did not roll the 2. He did not come close enough to that tree or whatever. So he did not find me. So I do get to press on. Something's coming. Find a place to hide and stay quiet, or confront the new threat head on. Cunning and agility, or fight. In a fight, I draw a random enemy. Don't want to fight. So cunning would be 3. So there's 1. Success. And 2 successes. So now we go to agility, and her agility is also a 3. And she failed. So she would be in a cliffhanger, and she will not get that 4 glory. Now we go to the villain event phase. Any hero in a city space immediately takes damage for every immobile card in play on a roll 1, 2, discard it. Let me see if I have any of those. I think I do have a couple of those. Looks like I have 3 of them. So we'll start with Shelly. And it says on a 1 or a 2, of course. Then let's see, Paris and then Washington. So, I'm going to get a different die. That die just fell out of my hand. It didn't roll. Wow. So he's gone. And this one, wow, that is pathetic. As you see, this side of the board is getting very messy. We have another 1 on an event. Play to get +2 agility or +2 combat for 1 test or 1 fight round. Okay, not bad. Nothing there. And nothing there. When you complete a danger, draw a gear card. Alright, those are always good. And let's get to the movement phase then. I think let's just go ahead and have, just off camera here, this is a minor city. We'll go back in at this time frame in the game or in history. Minor city there, a minor major city, whatever. Anyway, for this game, it's considered a minor city. We'll have him move to Sydney, where he's going to sell that artifact, hopefully. And let's see. Does she want to go to Paris and sell her artifact? Possibly. Or does she want to go... Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's just send her there. And he will go up here. He's going to try to take out the outpost. They will get a new outpost, but at least he can steal an artifact from them, make them weaker. And let's see. Jenny will not move. She is stuck on a cliffhanger. Even though they grabbed the artifact, she was in the middle of a hair-raising cliffhanger. She will have to overcome that and then just end her turn there. It's unfortunate, but it happens. And we will start with Alexander. You may fully heal. He doesn't need to. And he has a just another... Now, I forgot. I will try to make a note. Jenny at the beginning of the game should have had a city event from the chart. But this is a minor city, so he will not. So I'm not going to reshuffle. I'm going to put this on the bottom. Because I just shuffled that deck. And there are multiples of that card in there, so let's just do that. Now that he is in the city, he can interact with the city. So he will sell the orb for 3 team money, team fortune. Oop, that's a 5, don't want that. There we go. There's 3 more. And I'll just put this up there. And he will also spend some glory because he has so much glory on him. So I think what he's going to do is, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's see. For 6 grab a rope. Now this will make all gear and allies and common items cost 1 more than normal. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. This you can use to get 2 extra dice on any test, and then you have to see if you lose the rope or not. So now he has 3 gears, and I think normally ally would cost 3 right now because of the Crimson Hand, but this will make an ally cost 1 more. So let's get him another ally, see who he gets. He gets the Ship Captain, and this turn it costs you 1 less movement to enter any space, sea space. Okay, not bad. But since this is a common item, common gear item, it's still a gear, it counts as a gear, but you get to pick. You don't randomly draw, you get to pick. So he picked that. And let's see, the Ship Captain will be in Cape Town. Yep, he's right there. So he used up all of his glory, but that should help him a little bit. So he's going for the hammer, and the first one is Hidden Trap. Spot the pressure plate in the floor and move carefully through the pattern of stones to avoid springing the trap. A lore of 4+, and so you don't get a choice. So lore of 4+. Let's see what her lore is. It would be 2. Okay. And anyone have anything to offer? No, no. Doesn't look that way. Unfortunate. And she immediately goes to the cliffhanger. We'll leave that there. Let's see. We'll do Grant last because he's going to try to take out that facility, and let's see what Jenny's doing. Now you've made them mad. Fight. Draw an enemy card. It gains +2 fight dice. Are you kidding me? We have some pygmies. Fight dice of 4 and a wounds of 3 and a defense of 1. Pygmies gain +1 fight and +1 wound if they're in the jungle. No, we're in the mountains and the Arctic. Okay. Escape of agility 6+. Alright. Pretty sure we're going to have to do that. Her fight is 2 versus a 6. Are you kidding me? Agility 6+. Her agility is 3, getting no bonuses right now. Let's slide this over here if we can. Play, let any hero automatically pass an escape test even after the dice have been rolled. So, Shelley Hargrove is going to play that because that was a ridiculously hard thing. I'm getting, everybody except for Alexander is getting horrible, like the worst thing that they can do type of draws. Alright, so let's look at Grant attacking the outpost. This is extremely nasty. Has a search of 6. You have to pick 2 numbers instead of 1, and you'll have to fight a Crimson Hand for every time that your number is rolled. They get +2 fight instead of +1 for each wound they take. Plus, if you remember, they have 1 extra wound and 1 extra attack already. So let's start off with rolling these 6 and talk about what we're going to do. I'm going to guess 6 and 4. And of course now I finally roll a 6. So I have 1 enemy that has spotted me. 1 guard, advanced guard that is at this facility. So I would have to fight 1. Now it says right here, the 1 at a time. And you have the opportunity to escape for free between each fight or roll to escape during a fight as normal. So escape for free between each fight, or roll to escape during a fight round as normal. I don't understand that difference. It says if you successfully sneak through and or defeat any Order of the Crimson Hands that discover, it's destroyed. So sneaking through and or defeating is not the same as escaping. So I basically have to fight if I want to destroy that. Alright, he's going to go down with the ship. Let's see. That's 2 hits. And that is 2 hits. Now let's see. They don't have any defense, right? No. So that is 2 hits. And Grant takes 1 wound, bringing him up to 2. They will get 4 extra dice. Oh my gosh. That's ridiculous. So that's 2 hits. Luckily, just 2 hits. And 4. 1, 2, 3. That is enough. 1, 2, 3. That is 4 wounds plus the 1 extra for the 5. He has defeated this guard that was at that base. That is awesome. So here's what will happen. First, we'll get 4 glory for doing that. Then we can either steal all the gold they have, roll the dice, and lower their points, or steal an artifact. Well, we're going to steal an artifact for sure. Let's see. I think I'm going to steal this one. So they will lose these symbols because their artifacts don't have those now. And now he has this. We just recovered a death artifact, so now on we will get +2 adventure dice anytime we're doing a test at that. It doesn't matter that we stole it from them, we still recovered it. We have it, so I'm counting that. His new personal mission is recover a weapon artifact. Nice, and if we do that, we'd get extra combat. Even though this is a weapon, I'm not going to count that because he get this before the personal mission. We remove this from the board, and they will have to put that back out at the beginning of their turn, which it's now the villain turn. At the start of each villain phase, if there is no Dark Sanctuary out, there is not, so we will draw a location card, and we will find that it is in the southwest. So maybe Grant can get lucky again and do that. So that is at the start of the villain phase. Now we will go through the villain phase and we will do a villain event. This card plays on a random villain in play, +1 search. It remains in play. Wow. Random villain. So 1, 2, 3 will be Angelica. 4, 5, 6 will be Benjamin. And of course it is Angelica. It's ridiculous. Then we go to the outpost, so we'll row for the outpost. So they will place an acolyte. Let's see, that's 6. It goes right there then. And I need to get rid of this other artifact if possible because they're getting 2 successes each turn. Or maybe steal the gold. I don't know. We will see. We will see. Then we go to the adventure phase. So he is ready. Well, let's start with her. Her search is now 5. Just ridiculous. She gets 2 successes. Okay. And she will take 1 wound is all, which won't matter. And he will claim that, so that's no good. This guy will get 2 successes because of the artifact. They get an extra one. And let's see. He will go to the highest value. So he is here at the hammer with her, and she is on a cliffhanger. So that's not good. So now we need to resolve this and resolve this. They already have that icon, so don't need that. And she will fully heal her wounds, which is unfortunate. When they go back to base, they do that. But they now have another artifact. They move up 2. We are losing pitifully. And we need a new artifact. So we have the Helmet of Atlantis. Let's see where that's going to go. Mexico. Alright. So it looks like Grant's got a few things he can do. And I think that's it. We're ready for the hero's turn again. Alexander and Shelly, Grant, Jenny. So Grant will get an event card. Play a Nazi soldier into any 3 empty land spaces on the board. Limit 1 per space. Wow. Okay. And Shelly's. Play on any hero, including yourself. 3 more gear than normal. Common items for 1 glory less. Alright. She'll just put that on herself, I guess. Let's give them their movement dice. And let's get those Nazi soldiers on the board. I just put them out in random spaces that are somewhat easy to navigate around. There's nothing there. They're completely empty. So that is taken care of. We go to the movement. And where does Alexander want to go? Alright, let me figure this out. And I bet some of you are really shouting at me. This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. I did not notice that it was only a 2. So they've already got those 2 symbols back, which did me no good to really take. Okay. So they have another artifact. I'll keep that over there, which means I need to draw another one. And that is the Dagger of Jargano in New Orleans. Nope, I'm sorry. The Bayou. I don't know why I keep doing that. And that will really change what Cartwright was going to do. He was going to go to Japan and go for that. So let me figure out what he's going to do. Alexander's down here in Sydney, and he has the ally, the boat master, the ship captain. Yeah. So for 1 less movement, he can go into the South Pacific. So that's 1 movement. 2 movements. He will go into Egypt for 3 and go into the Sahara for 4. He is in a desert location, and he's also with a relic. He will play while in the desert and gain during your adventure and gain 3 glory. I'm going to go ahead and do that now so I don't forget, because he is entering his adventure phase. We go to Shelly, who is on she will not move. She's on a cliffhanger. Grant is going to move. He's going to move, I think, right here to try and take out the Dark Sanctuary again. I don't know if he will make it, but we will see. Well, let's see. Maybe he should first go to, let's see, 3, 4. He'll go to a minor city and heal up, I think. That would probably be better. Maybe get another ally or some equipment. I hate to waste 1 turn to do that. And let's see, Jenny, she could go down there because she's got plenty of movement with those drivers with her. And she will go right here into Greece and try to help that. Now it's a little wonky because she came in late on helping with the adventure. I don't know if she can help on the cliffhanger. I'll have to check in on that. But let's do the adventuring. and he will be on an adventure. Let's do Grant, who's in a small city here. You may pay D6 plus 2 glory. If you do, reveal cards from the top of the gear deck until you find an immobile card and take that card from the deck. So I'd have to roll a die. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So he could do that. That seems expensive. Plus he wants to... You know what? Oops. Let's try it. Hopefully I won't roll too high. 6. Dadgummit. So he'll pay 6. Oh, that would have been great. Are you kidding me? All right. Fully heal all heroes currently in your home city. Wow. And you get plus 2 wounds. Okay. That is resolved. Now, while he is in that minor city, he's going to go ahead and sell the Axe of the Dead for 5, since it's a minor city. Does not get a bonus, and we do not have to worry about the evil corporation trying to steal it. So that is 5 more, and for 1 glory each, he will heal a wound. So by getting that estate card and healing, he basically has 4 extra hit points for taking out the sanctuary next turn. So we've got that taken care of. Now let's go do the adventuring phase.